Alright kids, another video. This one's going to be on the S&P 500 futures mini contract, and you can see this is the March delivery. This is a 8 range chart, which means this is based solely on price. No time is involved with this. That's why you can have bars that might take 15 minutes to form, and then the next bar might take 2 minutes to form. It's also one of the reasons that these charts are so uniform looking. I highly suggest that if you're using any other type of chart, to move away from that and go to a range chart. And go ahead and experiment on your own, but trust me, it's the only way to go. Okay, with that preaching out of the way, let's talk about what's in this blue box here. And I sent out a tweet today and I said, do you see it? Does anybody see what was going on through this whole box? With negative cut, negative cut, negative cut, negative cut, negative cut, blah, blah, right? And the COT, or the commitment of traders, is a measure of pressure. So if it's red, that's negative pressure. If it's green, that's positive pressure. Well, I kind of threw you a bit of a curveball, because what I was trying to get out of you guys was that really this wasn't giving us a clear and definitive answer as to which way this thing was going to go. Because you've got negative pressure here, a lot of positive pressure here. Negative pressure here, a lot of positive pressure here. Negative pressure, positive pressure. Negative pressure, positive pressure. There's no definitive feature in this entire sideways action. So I was kind of fishing a little bit to see if you guys have been paying attention. But what I am going to show you here is that we had a head fake here in the yellow zone with a buy signal. Now, when you're in a yellow zone like this, and there's a video on the yellow zones, I'm going to do another one because they're very important. But when you get a signal, either a buy or a sell, in a yellow zone, you take it, plain and simple. And you can see on this particular signal, on this candle, we got that signal at the yellow zone and we moved higher. Now, the other curveball I threw at you guys today is that I wanted somebody to bring up the fact that we were right at a yellow zone. When I was talking about all this consolidation through here, all this sideways chop through a period of a half hour, and really no movement one way or the other, you know you're going to get a move. Okay, but I wanted you to notice that the yellow zone was right there. So that should have been some type of tip-off for you. Okay, enough with that. I'm going to give you something new. Don't get too excited, but you should be excited because this is, you're going to like this. You are going to like this. Now, these are all the hybrid signals for the day. The green arrows are buys. The red arrows are sells. There's a video also on the hybrid model and how these signals are generated. But I want you to notice a couple things here. Number one, I want you to notice this green line right here, which is the Woody's pivot. And what happened? It worked out beautifully. Again. Twice. But I mean, I've already gone over the Woody's pivots a little bit. Maybe I'll do one that's a little more in depth on the Woody's pivots. But what I want to show you that's new, that I haven't shown you, see this blue dot right here? This marks this candle. This is a red candle, which means price has gone down. And what color is the commitment of traders up there? It's green. Green commitment of traders should be on the lower end of the bar. If they're not, you're getting a tip off that this thing's about to fall out of bed, because you had all this upward pressure, which ended up registering on the top of the range bar, and you got absolutely nothing moving up in price. So when you get something like that, where this is green, the delta's green, and also the COT up here where it actually should be red is green, it's telling you that there's a shift and that bears are in charge and they're about to hit it. Okay? And I'm going to show you, we had two of them today. Now, here's another one. Once again, this should be red up here, this measure of pressure, when it's up at the top of the range bar. It's green. Yet another tip-off that we're going to move lower because the bears are in charge. All right, now that's pretty simple. If you were to just look for those during the course of the day, you could do pretty well, just on those alone. Now, I want to show you one more thing. Maybe I'm pushing the envelope here a little bit, but I want to show you one more thing on how to know potentially when something is going to break. You know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it because I need more time to explain it. I probably need at least 10 minutes to explain it, but it's all based on these order imbalances. You see this purple one and this red one? That just means that we had an imbalance on the bid side and an imbalance on the offer side. 1 and 1 means 1 on the bid, 1 on the offer. A 2 and a 2 means that we had 2 imbalances on the bid and 2 imbalances on the offer. So on and so forth. 1 imbalance on the bid, 2 imbalances on the offer. But I need more time to explain that to you. So basically, all I wanted to show you is what I was talking about here inside this box. And I know I tricked you guys a little bit, but that's what education is all about. And the other thing is that you need to watch for when this commitment of traders is not the proper color, where it should be. It should be red. It's green. That's another tip-off. All right, and then we had, remember, we had this one over here too, where we had a green commitment of traders where it should be red. And that all has to do with the pressure that's going on inside that bar. All right, that's it for this one. Oh, one more thing. I didn't mark all the signals today because you got to do at least a little bit of work. Okay? In order for you to pick up on this stuff, you have to actually practice. So I've got some of the signals marked, some of the signals not marked. So make sure you watch the video a couple of times and go through and see where I did not mark the signals. Sorry to make you do work, but anything worth doing is worth doing right. All right, guys and gals, later.